There we go. Howdy, hey, hi, Spaceman Josh here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. I was about 2 minutes into recording the video when I realized that the recording number was still at 0. We would have had another occurrence of what's been happening. Good thing I caught it and fixed it. So, I'm working on putting the power and water stuff down. So right here I'm working on, so that's where the sink will be for the kitchen. Just go ahead and place down all the pipes for the shower as well. And the holding cell will need a toilet because that is a requirement, but I'm not going to place anything in there because remember we talked about that will turn into a solitary area. So there's no need for it. Let's go ahead and go into objects. Really, the light isn't on here. Why is the road sensor? Oh, no, that's the word road barrier. Even speeding trucks only closes during lockdown. Interesting. Get some lights in here. That's a 5x5. These are all 5x5s, which is nice. And then these 5x4s, I'll just place them on the one on sort of in the middle, along the middle 2 blocks, while the one not covering the door. It doesn't get as much light into the hallway, but it gets all the light into the office. I can use then the light in here to sort of light up the hallway. And sort of maybe like along like that, because that will still expand that way, so that's not useless to having it right there. Get some lights in here like this. Light up an intersection. Light up the shower. Like that, and like that. Let's go ahead and in the kitchen, or no, sorry, canteen, sort of have it 3 away from both sides, and sort of line it up that way. Sort of balance all the different lights. Let's go ahead and do that. That works. Let's go like that. Let's go ahead and speed things up here. I'm really glad that with this mode, the speed up looks a little bit better than with escape mode. But let's go ahead, so everything seems to be good. Put this back into normal. So let's go ahead and go into the yard now as well. Place some stuff in the yard. So again, 3 away from each wall in the corners, and then I sort of spread them out from there. Looks like it's not a halfway thing. So let's see, try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I do 6, it looks to be 6 away from both of those. So let's do that. And let's have this. And now the yard will have some lights. Speed things up so I walk faster and they work faster. We have the common room. Lights. Camera. Action. That was an interesting noise. But let's go ahead now, let's place down the stuff for the chapel. Let's get the hallway too. And then we'll get the beginning of this hallway down here, but a lot of that can be dark, I really don't care. This is a video game, so I feel no remorse for those being put in solitary. Let's go ahead, and this is being closed by walls and doors, technically, so let's go ahead and actually no, let's just put a normal door. So this will open up if I remember correctly. I'll open down. Same with this. This opens down, and this will open up. See, the lights are in there now. Let's speed things up superly. Yeah, so those were the right placements for doors. And see, the mod is now turned off because it takes some time to build stuff. Are you actually, is your thing not able to utilities? Again, so everything can be reached. Just go this way, just sort of check this way. I know why that's not working, so I'm not worried about that. Everything looks like it would work. So cool. We got that. We got utilities taken care of. Let's go ahead and start building stuff. Rooms. We need an office. Where is it? Office. Do you all hear Wookiees? I hear Wookiees. I hear flies and Wookiees. Like I hear wings, and then I hear Wookiee talk. Interesting. Don't know what that was, but I'm not going to focus on it too much. As cool as it is. Holding cell. Oh, I should probably tell them what the yard is since I can see it. And we'll also mark the common room. And the shower. And then, see, this was a chapel. Let's tell them it's a chapel. Where's solitary? Solitary. 5, 11. I'm standing in the canteen. We should probably tell them that I am. Canteen. And kitchen. And that's all I need for right now. This is a 4x4. What does the staff room need? 4x4. Correction, this is not cleaning. This is now a staff room. So let's go ahead and go this way. Actually, no, we'll stay over here. I'll stay over here. Go ahead and make sure the webcam's kind of on me. There we go. Let's pause it here, and actually not pause it there. That will pause it. Let's start placing some objects. If I zoom in enough on something, it'll allow me to place the stuff required for that room, which is always nice, always helpful. Usually helpful. A bin is always useful for trash, though I don't know which is the front and which is the back. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Table 1, table 2, and table 3, and then the cool prisoner table. I don't know why I would try to do that like I did. That's all the stuff for this. Let's expand this a little bit. Cooker. I think that's correct. If I remember correctly. I'll place some fridges down as well. And then here's the sink. Okay, that answers also one of my questions. Okay. And then like that. Okay. And then, So now that I know how this works, excuse me. Oh, there's the alarm for this episode's Nerd Alert. I'm gonna tell them to. Actually, no, I'm gonna pause it though. Never mind. Okay, so for this episode's Nerd Alert, I'm starting the beginning of this sort of season's theme, which is the requirements for an exoplanet to be possible to sort of have life. So essentially, the requirements sort of needed for a planet to support life. So the first thing I'm going to place on this list is a solar system with a single average size, sort of around, sort of generally, sort of less than 8 to 15 solar masses, but sort of not, but still big enough to be not classified as a low mass star. So a star around, say what our sun is, 1 solar mass, that can serve as a long-lived, stable source of energy. The big thing there is long-lived. If you have a hot blue star, those actually, those go by. They sort of, their life is very quick relative to other stars, a few hundreds of millions of years. Meanwhile, our star, the sun, has already lived for 5 billion years and is estimated to live another 5 billion more. So, long-lived relatively for stars is in the factors of billions of years. Um, must have a stable source of energy. So with this episode's nerd alert out of the way, let's get back into the game, into the episode. So I told him to place all the stuff for the kitchen. I'll also do the staff room. Why not? Actually, not right now. Actually, I'll just leave that alone for right now. Do I see anything for it? That's the question. It needs a drink machine and a couch, and I don't see the stuff in this list for it. At least not right now. So, oh, there it is. Wide sofa. And let's see. I don't know. Am I just going crazy? Wide sofa, Imperial Hollow Projector. Hollow Receiver. Prayer mat. Imperial Hollow Projector. That's weird. Okay. I'm not even going to question it right now. Why is that? Oh, because the thing's not on. That's why. So I'll sort of run this way, so everything over there. I'm not going to worry about bins. It's not that big of a deal. So I'll grab a capacitor. Turns on. Let's go ahead and start looking at objects for the holding cell. What's this? Toilet and bench. Okay. Bench. Boot. Toilet. Boot. Enclosed by walls and doors. Door. And then let's see, reception. Needs Imperial console, table, and a chair. There's the table. Here's the chair, and here's the Imperial console. Really? Really? The desk is now smaller? Interesting. I won't question it. Can't complain. And let's go ahead and build the office. That way we can get this Imperial officer his office ready to go. Oh, this makes more sense. I was using an Imperial terminal. So what is an Imperial terminal? It's the filing cabinet, isn't it? Imperial terminal. Well then, let's go ahead and place it like that. Place the desk like that, and place the chair like that. Yeah, what do you know? We have an office. Don't do the same thing over here. Share. Right there. Enter there. Imperial console. No, come on. There we go. Imperial console. Boop. And boop. Imperial terminal. Boop. And boop. And I guess they need doors, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's give them staff doors. Is it in here too? Nope, okay, that's just walls. I know sometimes on the Xbox version, materials includes the doors as well, so I was kind of curious. I couldn't remember. Staff door. And so, now we can do that. Have they built the holding cell yet? No, they have not. So the only two things left to do are kitchen and holding cell. Why is that? Because they have not put in a cooker yet. Oh, hello, cooker. Yeah. Now technically this is a kitchen. Oh, it just still doesn't have the sink. Never mind. Where's my sink? I need a sink. Where's the capacitor at? Here it is. What's that? They actually make a noise where they think it's heavy. That's awesome. Haha, I'm faster. Oop. Is the sink in here yet? Nope. I think the sink is the only thing in here that hasn't been placed down yet. And see if you notice the there's no, these things don't still have power because we go into utilities. These each things have little thing. Oh, capacitor got placed in. So now these two things connected over to this one, so now they can power the fridge. Everything looks to be in order. Are they done? They are done. So now that the holding cell is built, I'm going to go to staff. I need 2 stormtroopers. And 2 cooks. Spend 2,000, get 10,000. Complete that grant. Buy. And buy. You two aren't needed right now. But now now we have the 2 guards, so yeah. And then no, objects. There we go. Metal detector. We need a metal detector. We need it right there. Do utilities go right there? Yes, they do. Okay. And so let's do toilet, dismantle, and dismantle this bench as well, because this is no longer a holding cell. Here and build a dormitory. Now let's figure out the stuff for this. So let's do just a normal bed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it look stylish a little bit. Not bad, right? We'll need a toilet. And then, so, enclosed by walls and doors, so I'll put down a cell door. Let's see, I'm trying to think of something. So, what is this? So a hollow receiver. Okay, so this is the hollow receiver is the radio. So let's sort of increase this stuff a little bit. And then also I'll put a holocom terminal in there as well. And then we are just at the 20-minute mark of the video, and I don't think I want to put anything else in there for them. They can kind of just suffer with everything else. So let's put that in there, and then we'll end the episode. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Ooh, autosaving too. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hear more nerd alerts, this series nerd alerts are an exceptionally fun one to hear, let alone talk about. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to, you can also turn on notifications. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Spaceman Josh, out.